You know what's funny? People always love to pretend they care. Oh, they smile, they nod, they throw a few kind words your way. But the moment you stop being useful, the moment you stop entertaining them, you're nothing. Just a ghost, a shadow, a forgotten name in their crowded little minds. They love the sound of their own voices, the power in their hands, the control they think they have. And you sat there, silent, watching, absorbing, letting them believe they were in charge. But here's the real joke. They never saw what was coming. They mistook your silence for weakness. They thought if you weren't fighting back, you had nothing inside you. No fire, no strength, no rage. Oh, how wrong they were. Because silence isn't surrender. It's a storm waiting for the perfect moment to strike. They laughed at you, dismissed you, stepped over you like you were just another piece of trash on the sidewalk. And every single time, you remembered. You didn't forget a single word, a single smirk, a single moment they treated you like you were less than them. And now the tables have turned. They thought they were breaking you, but they were building you. Every insult, every rejection, every time they ignored you, all became fuel. They pushed you into the shadows, but that's where the real power is. You see, people think the ones in the spotlight hold all the control, but it's the ones in the dark, the ones who watch, the ones who wait. They're the ones who strike when it matters. They wanted you to stay quiet forever, to never rise, to never challenge them. But the thing about silence is, when it finally breaks, it's deafening. And now they have no choice but to listen. They see you now. Oh, they see you. The same ones who laughed at you, who talked behind your back, who thought they were better now. They can't take their eyes off you. And suddenly, they're nervous. Suddenly, their voices aren't so loud. Because deep down, they know. They know what they did. They know how they treated you. And they know you haven't forgotten. But here's the fun part. You don't need revenge. No. That's too easy. Revenge is what they expect. They want you to get angry, to lose control, to give them an excuse to say, see, we were right about them all along, but you're smarter than that. You don't get even, you get ahead. You don't lower yourself to their level. You rise so high that their insults, their games, their petty little lives, they don't even matter anymore. And oh, how they hate that, because now they need you. The same people who ignored you, who counted you out, who laughed at your pain, oh, they want to be in your good graces. Now they reach out, pretend they were always on your side. Hey, remember me, they say, as if they didn't spend years acting like you were invisible. But you remember. Oh, you remember, and you have a choice. You can let them back in, let them pretend nothing happened. Or you can do what they feared the most. You can keep moving forward, keep winning, keep proving that you never needed them, that you were never the weak one. Because in the end, it was never you who was powerless. It was them. They thought they could silence you. Now they hear you loud and clear. And the best part, you never even had to raise your voice. And now look at them, squirming, watching, wondering how the same person they used, ignored, laughed, that person became unstoppable. It's funny, isn't it? The same mouths that once whispered behind your back are now silent. The same eyes that looked past you now refuse to look directly at you. They know what they did. Oh, they know. But here's the thing, you don't care anymore. You see, they expected you to come back, to seek their approval, to beg for a seat at their little table. But you built your own, a bigger one, a better one. And now they're left outside, knocking, hoping you'll open the door. But you don't, because you've outgrown them. Their world is small, fragile, a pathetic illusion of power, built on lies and manipulation. But yours is real. They underestimated you. That was their first mistake. But their biggest mistake, thinking you'd stay the same. That you'd always be the quiet one, the overlooked one, the forgotten one. They never thought the day would come when they would need you more than you ever needed them. And that's the greatest revenge of all, isn't it? Not screaming, not fighting, not proving anything to them, just winning, just watching as they realized too late that they were nothing but background noise in your story. They were obstacles, lessons, fuel, but never the destination. And now you walk past them, just like they once walked past you. But this time, you don't even look back, because the past is just that, the past. And you're too busy creating something they'll never be a part of. Oh, but they don't like that, do they? No, no, no. They don't like being ignored. They don't like seeing you rise while they sink into the shadows. They don't like the taste of their own medicine. You see, they were the ones who taught you how to be silent, how to swallow your pain, how to endure their cruelty. They laughed while you suffered. They enjoyed every second of your silence. But now they hear your roar, and it terrifies them, because you are not the same person they thought they broke. You are not the weak, desperate fool they left behind. No, no, no. You became something else. Something they can't control. Something they can't manipulate. Something dangerous. They see it in your eyes now, that fire, that storm, that chaos they thought they buried. But you were never buried. You were growing, evolving, transforming into something they could never predict. And now, as they watch, helpless and afraid, they realize they created their own downfall. They thought they could keep you small forever. Thought they could push you into the dirt and walk all over you. Thought you'd always be the one left behind. But they forgot, one thing: power doesn't come from being accepted. It comes from being rejected. And now, you don't just walk past them, you walk through them. Because the version of you they knew, the version they mocked, discarded, underestimated, no longer exists. That version was burned away, reduced to ashes. And from those ashes, something new was born. Something stronger, something unstoppable. And now, they can't do a damn thing about it. They whisper, they plot, they try to pull you back down. But it's too late. You don't hear them anymore. You don't even acknowledge their existence. Because now, you're the one they fear. And that is justice.